All right, you guys, it is Jumbo Shark 19, and I'm back at you with another Dokkan Battle video. And this time we are talking about the new batch of Super Dragon Ball Heroes collaboration characters. And unfortunately, the last batch. It was announced that this will be the last celebration for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and it's not surprising. If you haven't been paying attention or just are unaware, Super Dragon Ball Heroes was this arcade game in Japan, and I think there was a couple machines in some other places too. I don't think it was exclusive to Japan, but it mostly like Asian territories, I believe. And basically, it was this arcade machine. You get cards. You got to play. They did have the Switch release that came out here. So there is the World Mission Super Dragon Ball Heroes for sure. I never got around to playing that. I played the demo and it seemed really good. I just never could get around to playing it. Um, but basically, that's ending. It ended, and they have a new game going on called Super Dragon Ball Divers, I think is what it's called. And so Heroes is ending. Um, so this is the last batch, and I gotta say, I'm just gonna start the video off, you guys. I mean, it's disappointing that it's ending, just in general, for sure. I think Heroes had a lot of hype to it. I think it was fun. There was so much potential with the what if units. I mean, it was just cool. Um, this last batch, man, I'm very whelmed. I thought this was one of the weaker parts of the promotional animes as it was. The Yeah, kid, Fu youth. I mean, I don't. Where do I even begin, you guys? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I don't have the animations pulled up. They haven't posted them yet. They were just in the live stream. The combo attack animation for this guy is cool, no doubt about it. The unit super attack, but like, I don't know, just a blue Goku and Kid Fu as your last headliner. I think it's a miss, you guys. I really do. Everyone was expecting Gogeta, and I don't know. I don't understand. Like, where's Gogeta? I mean, even if you don't like Gogeta, like even if you're not a Gogeta fan, like the release made sense for the time period. Like they've kind of gone in order of the promotional anime, and this was Gogeta's time slot, and they just skipped past all of that and went to the end of the what's it called? The universe tree. Yeah, the universe tree. And I don't know, man. Like this person barely even has any screen time, so it's whatever. This is really cool. Of course, the Warrior in Black is really cool, so that's neat that that's there. And then, of course, another Demigra. I don't know. We'll see. At the end of the day, it depends on their kits. Now, there is some good news. So they did specifically say that since this is the last batch of Heroes units, that their kits aren't going to be restricted to just Dragon Ball Heroes. Now, what does that mean though? Because that could mean they could just make a crossover restriction. Because all these characters have always been on crossover, so they instead of just having it be Dragon Ball Heroes, it could be crossover instead, which would basically limit them to the same, for the most part, the same teams. And it's not like we're getting crossover units. I mean, we're due for like one last Xenoverse celebration for sure, probably. But like, man, um, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, you guys. I'm really curious about what you think. I think this batch overall is just not. This isn't the highest note to go out on. Now, will we be summoning? Yeah, we'll be summoning, of course. We'll go out with a bang. Um, but what's really interesting, is that there's a chance that this is not it. So actually up here we have clear the stages to get items that can be used to strengthen your characters. So this is probably going to be equips, a special equip stage. So that's cool. So Dragon Ball Super Hero equips. Maybe they'll make them crossover. Maybe, I don't know. But they're definitely going to be exclusive equips. So that's cool. But what our boy Raduken over here brings up is that the celebration is 4 weeks long compared to the usual 2 weeks. So there's an extra 2 weeks that we have. Could we get a Carnival Gogeta? Is that what they're saving? I don't know. For them to that's to me that's how you go out with a bang. Is you have a LR, and that's what you go out on. and you say F it, give him a 200% leader skill, make him carnival, and have at it. But I don't know. When it comes to doing the hype smart things, Goku can be really good. They know how to sell hype for sure. Like, I mean, I still remember when the SSR of Ultra Instinct Goku came out when they dropped him after the reveal and the awakening for Mastered Ultra. I mean, like all that was super hype. And then, of course, the hype with Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh, I remember Blue Gogeta and Broly when that movie came out. Like the hype around those units was insane. It was amazing. So Dokkan knows how to capitalize on hype, but with heroes, man, this year I'm a huge heroes defender. Don't get it twisted. I know I'm only starting, content creation a few months old now at this point, so I don't have my track history online yet. But I've always been a huge heroes defender. I love heroes. Um, but again, this is I don't know, very whelming. A lot of times though with the kits, once the kits are released, the hype usually tends to go up a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys are feeling about the new batch. We'll see. We'll see how good they are. There's a new free-to-play character, I believe. Yes. Complete missions to recruit SSR female warrior in black. The heroes SSR, the free-to-play heroes characters have always been kind of okay in the sense that like they do give them some abilities to survive in the sense of dodge. Like the majority of heroes free-to-play units have some sort of like support, which is cool. And they usually give them a little bit of dodge here and there. So I don't expect this unit. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a 30% support, 20% support, with like a medium chance to dodge, built like a base kit. That's what I would assume. That's what I'm gonna guess. So who knows? They might be okay. They might not be. I don't even remember this character to be honest, so it's whatever. But yeah, so there's a new free to play. Now, what is really exciting actually is all these EZAs, because these are some massive EZAs that can do a lot. So I believe this is the free to play Toa, right? This is free to play Toa. So she'll be interesting because she's a support, I believe. Like she's got some defensive stuff in her kit, so she'll be interesting. I'm really hyped for these two. These two like when they first awakened, they could do some stuff in like Super Battle Road, their type of kits. One seals, one stuns. They get a whole bunch of buffs off that. So I bet their EZAs aren't going to go too crazy in the sense that I'm sure they're just going to get more buffs based on if an enemy is sealed or if an enemy is stunned. Which there aren't a ton of events that let you do that. There are some, but like the Bulma event for sure. But I don't know. We'll see. My guess is that they're going to rely on each other. Um, and they'll probably have some pretty decent numbers, but I don't know. Defensively, we'll see. Honestly, what they need to do is give one guard, give one dodge, give them a little bit of support. Is that too much to ask? Maybe. We'll see. But they were fun. I love their animations. They're just cool units, so hopefully they're good. Hopefully they're good again. I'm excited for Vegeks because he's a stacker. So if he stacks defense, and he already doesn't he have built-in additionals? So this one has a lot of potential, man. If they greatly stack with extra additionals, give them some damage reduction, maybe get damage reduction per attack or something like that. That'd be cool. That could work out. Um, or like give them some like guard or something for the first 5 turns. Let them stack up a little bit, get them extra additionals. There's a lot of potential with this Vegeks for sure. A cool unit. Now I'll come back to these guys because I think they have the potential. Well, I was gonna say they have the potential to be the best out of the batch, but I really think Meki Kabura, like if they do him good, like he is such a huge help on so many villain teams. Um, these are both family supports. Goku's a Goku's family, Vegeta's a Vegeta family. They both stack, so they have some good stuff in their kits for sure. Um, what they really need is some built-in additionals, and they just need some defensive capabilities before they get stacking. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. My guess is they'll boost the support. So right now, are they 30% support? I believe they're 30%, right? So that could go up to like 50. I could see them pushing it to 50. Vegeta family, Goku family. What would be really cool, and they're not going to do this. They're not going to do this, but what would be really cool is if they both made them both types. Make Goku, Vegeta, and Goku, and then, I mean, that would be super cool. But I don't see them doing that. Which makes sense. Like, why would you? I guess. So we'll see. Hopefully, like I said, they need some built-in additionals, raise that stacking chance. A lot of potential. A lot of potential. We'll have to see. Meki Kabura, like I was touching on just a minute ago, I think he has the potential. I mean, he supports the way his kit is. Like he's got some numbers, you know. It just depends, like if they're gonna make him really orb hungry, he's got to change there's a lot they could do. There's a lot they could do wrong though. Their track record's been really good lately, so I think they're gonna nail him. I think he's going to be a really good EZA, and he's going to be a huge buff. Pan is going to be dodge or die. Like no matter what they do to her, like she's probably most likely going to be just a dodge or die unit as she is now. So it just depends. Maybe they'll give her some extra dodge chances. That stack. That could be really helpful. But I expect with her just some extra dodge chance, maybe a little bit of extra attack, and then like they're gonna probably boost her support. But that's I don't see them going too crazy with Pan, but we'll see, we'll see. And then with Trunks, I mean I don't know, he is so restricted to heroes right now that hopefully they get rid of that restriction. I mean they said they were going to get rid of that restriction for the new units, so hopefully they get rid of it with the EZA because he is just so restricted. He needs to be free. They need to open him up. I don't know. They could do anything with Trunks. Like Trunks kind of did a little bit of everything. So we'll see. We'll see. My guess is he'll have some sort of guaranteed crits involved. My guess. Defense. I don't know. Maybe give him guard. Maybe like if you have a full crossover team, he gets guard or something like that. Like they could do something like that. I'm visualizing it right now. Like that's totally what they're gonna do. Um, we'll see. We'll see. But that's all in the producer's letter, and honestly, that's all that was in the video, the Japanese video as well. They just showed some animations, and they did show the kits in Japanese. They showed Trunks and Pan. Um, but as of this recording, those have not been released yet. So we'll see. This is just a quick little video, just to give a rundown of what to expect. There's going to be some events. I don't know. I was looking at the timeline a little bit, and people are not people are very underwhelmed right now. I would say people are very disappointed. And for two reasons. I think there's a huge disappointment with the characters. People really were hyped for Gogeta, so that's always going to be underwhelming if you're a huge Fusion fan, and then you don't get that Fusion when you think you are. Um, that artwork is clean though. I love that blue. The contrast in blue is really cool. Actually, all these have really good sticker effects. All these are going to look really good with stickers. That's just interesting. Um, I like how Demigra's is like lightning. That's really sick. Those look clean. The arts look clean, but I think a lot of people are just going to be disappointed. Oh, high difficulty event. Okay. So this is the equip stage, and then there's going to be a new high difficulty event. Super class stage 1, extreme stage 2. You cleared both stages, you get a wallpaper. Okay. All right, it's looking a little light, but like Radu said here, celebration's 4 weeks long compared to 2. So there was I was in Truth stream earlier, and Truth and Minato, we're talking about, maybe it could be for part 2 Slug. There was that new Goku art, so maybe it's the false Super Saiyan Goku. But is it still possible it's these guys? Yeah, I see a lot of people are not happy. Well, this guy, Philly Utah Sports, he's happy. I think the arts look fire, and I can't wait to summon. Yeah, dog. Yeah, a lot of people not happy. Yeah, me getting ready to watch it. Me after. Yeah, I'm done. That's funny. Yeah. So let me know in the comments, you guys. Let me know how you're feeling about this celebration. Until next time, it's been Jumbo Shark 19. Have a good one.